Okay, hello all the crazy people out there. My name is Dragonite. Welcome back to Super Paper Mario. It was worth a try. Welcome back to Super Paper Mario. Last time, we did some shenanigans in the outskirts of the town of Flipside and inserted the pure heart into the heart pillar where it belongs. And today, I am going to go and advance a little bit. We're going to enter Chapter 2. It's going to be this orange door at the top of this pillar. And we're gonna get into the next level. With Princess Peach at his side, Mario set out once again bound for adventure. This time, our heroes were tasked with finding the mysterious charmer Merlee. If Merlin was right, then Merlee was the key to finding the next pure heart. Never one to flinch from danger, Mario set out to find Merlee's mysterious mansion. But little did he know, the evil works of dastardly Count Bleck awaited at every turn. Okay, Chapter 2-1. Bogging to Merlee's. I always thought that was a very strange choice of a verb in that chapter title. And I mentioned that to someone once, and he pointed out that it was a pun, because we're going through a bog, which is the theme of the level, on our way to Merlee's. And I get that, but I don't get why they decided to use that verb to mean walking. Anyway, the pure heart is somewhere up ahead, yes it must be, but it could always, but it could be a ways. Let's go. Like, you could insert any... You could kind of verb any word. If you have... Okay, I thought it was too late for that one. If you've seen a particular Calvin and Hobbes, you probably have some strong opinions on verbing words. But... I feel like that one's a bit of a stretch. Because, like, to bog is usually not a verb that you use. I guess it technically does exist. I'm gonna need to use Preach's power here, aren't I? Like, to bog down is a thing that people sometimes say, but it's a, I don't know, I guess you could do whatever you want with language, and I don't have to understand it. Not the, not exactly an English major here. Alright, hey. So I thought in one of these blocks there was a, one of those flowers that, that give you free money coming down from the ceiling. But it doesn't seem like there is. That is an ice storm. Almost lost it in the water. That is going to be a, like I said, I thought I could do another stunt off of that. Stop! That cheap there. Oh my god, Mario, get out of there. Why am I so bad at video games? Anyway, this door is locked. I'm going to need to get up to this top section somehow. Take that! Alright, revenge. And I have a feeling that if I were to flip here, there would be a block or two that I could hit that would convert us into a three-dimensional being. Alright, gotta get that extra experience points from the 15 points of doing a stunt off you. If you do it 100 times, that's 1500 experience, which is like 10% of a level. So that's something, I guess. Also, the more you stunt off something, and this is going to give us the key, I think. The more times you chain stunts together, the bigger your score multiplier gets. So that's it's not nothing. Anyway, that is a key. Oh, I thought there was something down there. Like, I thought there was something like in the wall, but it was just a mark on my screen. I believe I mentioned this not too long ago, I don't think, but the computer screen that I'm recording this on, that I'm playing this on, is currently slightly broken. And there's a, I think I mentioned this in Xenoblade Chronicles not too long ago, there's a bunch of scan lines at the bottom of my screen that are, like, glitchy. And that's sort of, because I can't be bothered to, let's go in here, I can't be bothered to buy another monitor or fix it, because it's not completely broken, and because I don't like spending money. I'm just stuck with it for now. There are two things I hate. Old dudes with mustaches, and old dudes without mustaches. So take a hike, old dude. Go up the road to Merlee's mansion, will ya? Alright, well, 50% of our party is comprised of an old dude with mustache. So let's see what happens if we talk to you as Princess Peach. Hot girl alert! Must have been fated to meet. Yes! You are my destiny. Please, go out with me. What a silly man you are. I'm very sorry, but I really must be somewhere. Where? Merlee's mansion? I wouldn't go there if I were you. You'll get trapped there and bad things will happen. Trapped? Bad things? What are you talking about? Oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man. I don't even want to think. I don't even remember. I don't even want to remember it. But now that you're with me, you don't have to worry about all that, baby. Because I am your fate, your destiny. That was a very, very decisive shake of the head there. Thanks for the info. If I don't come back, will you perhaps try to save me? Peach asking the hard questions, you know, like a certain mustachioed man used to. Alright, well, that's one way to shut up a cat caller. So we're going to flip into 3D here, see if there's anything. And there's not. I like how I predicted at the beginning of this game that I wasn't going to flip into 3D constantly. But by and large, that's what I've done. To try and see. I forgot I still had these pill pals. To try and see if there's a... take that. Anything hidden worth picking up. So I have already hit the limit for what I can carry. Let's see. Alright, the keel mango, that's a decent item for cooking. You can cook that, I believe, into a item that restores some more HP. What I'm gonna do is I'm going to use the mistake. I'm just gonna eat this. This is gonna restore 1 HP. Get that out of my inventory. And I think what I'm gonna do next is I'm gonna use the catch card on this piranha plant, see if I can capture its soul. And now I can pick up the keel mango. Alright, inventory management with Dragonite. And we got ourselves a piranha plant catch card. I don't think I've done that yet in this game. Actually, catching an enemy in a catching an enemy in a catch card. Say 1, 2 at the same time. Can be occasionally useful to do. Just gonna ignore you over there. And can I keep going? Alright, perfect. This will send me into the background. I did see there was a pipe in the background. Let's see. Did I lose my... Okay, I hear them. Alright, they're on their way. I love the windmills, by the way. I know I've said this a million times in a million other games, but I really like windmills in games. And it doesn't matter what kind. It can be the fancy, like, modern electric, like, turbine windmills, or they could be one of those old-timey, like, Dutch flower field windmills that would, like, crush grain into flour, that kind of thing. I like windmills. Alright. Let's see. It helps that my general partner in crime in game dev, he also likes windmills, so if I ever, alright, killed something there. Did you respawn? Might have respawned. Can I stunt on you again? I can. Alright. I'm bad at games. Anyway, my general partner in crime in game dev also likes windmills, so whenever we feel like we need inspiration, we can just go look at pictures of windmills in games or windmills in real life and have a sudden burst of windmilly inspiration. Anyway, we've got ourselves a megastar. And this is going to make us a large version of Princess Peach, specifically the version from the original Super Mario Brothers. And this is going to allow us to grow to mega proportions and smash through as much of this as possible. Okay. Watch the carnage unfold, everyone. Am I gonna get the last one? Not quite. Alright. Bonk. 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 Oh, come on. Bonk. There we go. Go that way. I'm going to switch back to Mario. I'm going to just, like, survey the area for anything 3D that there might be. Pretty sure the Megastar sections tend not to have a lot by way of that, but it is worth checking anyway, I suppose. Alright. Really gonna push it to the limit. Anyway, we are, I think this is almost the end of the level. This is almost the end of Chapter 2-1. This did not take a long time. I'm only about 10 minutes into this recording. And if that is the case, if I'm as close to the end as I think we are, goodbye. Might consider going onwards a little bit. I think the, come on! You know how much I dislike this. The fused D-pad. So when you have a D-pad on a controller where up, down, left, and right are all part of the same button, that does... This is a slow flower, okay. It does make it considerably easier to accidentally accidentally hit a button that you didn't mean to. And if I don't hurry, I'm actually gonna get nothing. Alright, that did it. Well, I can't say that a level is nothing, but yeah, it makes it easier to accidentally hit multiple inputs. Because when you hit one button, you can also hit the ones next to it. Ah! Alright, this is an awkward section. Alright, cool. Oh, you know what would have been nice if I'd gotten that slow flower and this thing at the same time, because I would have gotten triple money and also triple score from that. Alright. Peachy Peach. It's an appropriate item to pick up with this character. If you drop below the bottomless pit, either on land or in water in this game, you don't die, but you will take a little bit of damage. Alright, so this is actually not close to the end. Let's see. Peach makes it very easy to chain stunts off of enemies because she can float, gives you a lot more hang time and a lot more time to this is incredibly suspicious. A lot more time to readjust your flight path. This room, there's something about this room. Indeed there is. Alright, yeah, that's a switch. And I can do that. Alright. Perfect. It's gonna be another pipe opening up, and we shall see where this brings us. Okay. This enemy. This is a Gromoeba. And it is an enemy that can clone itself over and over again. Max HP is 2 and attack is 1, that's fine, Pokédex stats. If you can defeat the main one, the clones will die. The primary one has slightly different moves and looks, so watch closely. If you don't want to bother, you can defeat them all with an item. And if you're ever feeling that you're in need of experience... Alright, I don't see any more spawning, so I think this will be as many as fill in the room. If you have an item, which takes the form of a fire burst or something like that, you can use it on all the enemies at once. I don't think the Ice Storm will do that. I don't seem to have a fire burst on hand, unfortunately. Or if you have a pixel such as Studley. If you have a pixel such as Studley, come on, someone get in range of my... There we go. You can grab one and give it some hell, and you can knock them all out at once, or at least a large swath of them out at once. And it's extremely satisfying to do, and you do get a lot of experience and money and whatnot from doing that. Let's see. This is a large-sized chest, which, from what we've seen in the past in this game, can only mean one thing. I am not going to try and vocalize that. Maybe I'll edit in like an explosion sound effect. I am not going to try and vocalize that. Good vibes. Them vibes set off my blow stuff up sensors. You like exploding? I ain't sensed really good blow up stuff vibes in 1,500 years. Gotta check those vibes out a little more close like. Check it out. Just answer a couple questions real quick. Okay. Here we go. You stay up wondering if anyone ever gives presents to Santa Claus. So, this is the best kind of multiple choice question in a video game. The ones where both paths lead to the exact same outcome, and they sound like they lead to the exact same outcome. For some reason, you clean your room before a test. I have no idea what you're talking about. But, you know what? We'll humor you. When someone says, let's just be friends, you think, yeah, whatever. You don't really understand why I'm asking you all these weird questions. You think shopping online is a wonderful and magical experience. You have no idea, you people who created games before 2020. You once put on a shirt inside out, but didn't bother reversing it before going out. So, I can't remember any specific times that I've done that, but I would bet probably $50, $100 on having done that at least once in my life. You want to be sleeping when you're awake, but when you're tired, you want to wake up. That is possibly the most relatable line in any video game ever. Except for one that's coming up in Chapter 3. I'm getting really tired of these questions. Got it, got it, got it! You got some tasty vibes. My mind's made up now. You guys are worthy of my power. Okay, the explosive picnic named Boomer has become your friend. Use Boomer's power to blow up foes and destroy blocks. When you want to switch pixels, go into the pixels menu and just pick another one. So we can swap between between Thoreau and Boomer. Each second explodes into the next. Bombs away. All right, so as we could to use Thoreau's power, you just hit the one button on the controller, and that will allow you to use it. And I'm gonna blow up that crack in the wall. We're going to open up this chest. This is a Watch It card. All right, so not all of the catch cards in this game are of enemies. I forget if we've seen any yet that aren't. Some of the catch cards in this game are of characters. Anyway, we can make our way through here, and we can exit this pipe. I spent longer down there than I planned. Mostly thanks to waiting for several minutes for those Gromeeba to fill up the room. Alright, no stunt. Stunt? Alright, good enough. And that's gonna be another one of those icy things. Can't say there's anything that I really want to use or get rid of. So I think I'm going to just leave that, especially considering I already have a one of those ice things. Also, you can totally use the one button again to set off Boomer early. There are 4 doors here. I believe I know how these are linked together. But I'm going to go through them all anyway. So that one's got nothing for us. There's those Goombas that have spikes on their head. You can use Boomer to dispatch those as well. Alright, this is a new enemy. They're a walking Hoover. And you can feed them a bomb. They will stop being your problem. Alright. So those doors didn't lead to anything interesting. I believe these next two will lead to other parts of the same room. You did see that there was bits of level design above the ceiling. We switch it to 3D here. I'm so glad I don't take damage when I do that. Alright, so there wasn't anything of real importance in here, but there was some money. Money makes the world go round after all. We can go through the door, and let's see, let's try the last one. I think if I deal with you real quick. Okay, I actually game. I was aiming for that other Goomba, but you know what, whatever. There's a button. That's gonna make something interesting happen. I was awfully rumbly. Something must have happened outside. Yeah, I tried to take care of that Goomba. It did not go the way I wanted to. The blast radius for Boomer's bombs are occasionally a little smaller than my brain thinks they should be. Alright. So this created a door. This is a gold door instead of a rainbow door. Fancy. And we've got another butt. Alright, let's deal with this butt. Alright, great. 1, 2, and the butt is no more. And okay, if you drop down there, hello, you are a swooper. One of the catch card. Okay, as is tradition, or I guess it'll be tradition if I do it more than once, but when I have a catch card and I want to make space in my inventory. Alright, I thought that was gonna get stuck in the ceiling for a moment, but we can grab the catch card of the swooper. Alright. Again, I'm not gonna go out of my way. Really? Nice. I'm not gonna go out of my way to pick up catch cards of every enemy, but I won't say no. That is a Schlurp card. Schlurps being the Hoover guys. I wouldn't say no if I have an opportunity to catch anything. So there's a very nice mansion in the background there, featured very prominently. I wonder if that's a sign that we'll be going there in the future. But we've reached the end of this level. Gonna end it off here. I hope you all enjoyed that. My name is Dragonite, and I will see you all later.